Caitlin Davis. I just finished my first year at Corban, majoring in health science. My family has a legacy here, dating back 4 generations. We thought it would be great to share some of the Corban legacy with you, and the family of 7,000 alumni that you're a part of. Chapel is just getting out of our beautiful Psalm Center. It's still an important part of our campus life.
During my time, chapel was held in the Emmett Center. Soon after I graduated, we outgrew that room and they moved it to the gym.
Oh, when I went on the El Cerrito campus, we had it in our gym there. Have I ever told you how Corban got started?
Phoenix Bible Institute began in 1935, founded by 2 Christian leaders, Leland Intrican and Roy Bancroft. They began with a vision to train Christian students, a dream that lives on today. The name changed to Western Baptist Bible College with the move to Oakland in 1946. Former President Herb Farrar remembered moving day. All our assets included 1 truckload of furniture, equipment, books, and $3,000 in cash when we moved to Oakland. We had just a handful of books then. That's a lot different from the library today, and the one we hope to build in the future. Adrian Jeffers remembers that in 1949, Oakland's men's dorm rooms lined the basement walls with only a curtain separating them from the central classroom. One day, a guy slept in, and when the professor called his name for roll call, he hollered, "Here!" from his bed. After 10 years in Oakland, we were bursting out of our seams, so the college moved to El Cerrito.
The El Cerrito campus was a dream come true. We had a real college campus. And I remembered that all new students had to take a Bible test. And if you didn't pass, you had to take Bonehead Bible. And this was really for people that had little previous Bible knowledge. And then when you graduated, you had to take another Bible test to see how much improvement you'd made over the years you'd been there.
Basketball and our music groups were the things that drew attention to our college. Faculty and administrators were dedicated to training Christian workers. Leaders like H.O. Van Gilder, Fred Brock, John Schimmel, Carol Agard, Frank Pruitt, Richard Calkins, and Jack Thiessen all laid the foundation for future servant leaders.
Oh, I recognize those names from some of our current campus buildings, like Pruitt Van Gilder, Farrar, Agard, and Schimmel Hall.
Moving to Salem in 1969 was another giant step along the path that God was leading us. The state wanted $1 million for 27 acres. During an executive council meeting, someone suggested that we should offer $750,000. No one thought it was possible, but in the final deal, God blessed us with 100 acres of wonderful property for $750,000. That day in 1969 served as the foundation for all the great things that Corban's campus has become. During the 70s and 80s, we added professional studies programs such as business and education. Our sports programs grew, and we won our first national championship in 1977.
I started college in 1982. That was the era of the student fellowships, beach party, and the turkey trot. We really had some great times. Fundraisers were a blast too. Remember the Super Scrub car wash? One weekend we washed 2,500 cars and raised about $50,000. By 1991, the adult degree programs were introduced. I now work in the adult degree office. Our 1,000 working adults now have a real impact in their communities, and because our programs are online, we serve students around the globe.
Today, Corban offers 50 majors and programs. Since the name change to Corban, enrollment has grown from 850 to 1,100. Campus development has steadily increased, and yet the DNA of our mission and its impact on students still runs strong. Here's an idea of how our campus looks today.
How many many of you remember Van Gilder Residence Hall? Well, your dorm is now faculty offices and classrooms.
The Brotherhood of Farrar makes it one of the best dorms on campus. It is also one of the oldest dorms at Corban.
But now we have Davidson dorm, the newest guy's dorm.
It's a good thing they don't have room checks anymore.
From the outside, Agard Residence Hall seems calm and studious.
But once you walk in the doors, we know how to have a good time. And we have our own bathrooms, unlike the new women's dorm, Balliol.
Pruitt Van Gilder has been around since 1994, and it's still the only dorm on campus that houses both men and women. It's still also a great place for student activity on campus.
The dining hall has changed a lot. Who remembers the Continental Room? It's now our food service room featuring real food with healthy choices, and the desserts are amazing.
Oh man, would Mrs. Lucas and Mrs. Callison ever love this?
In the past 5 years, tremendous change has taken place on campus. The Psalm Center mezzanine, Visual Art Gallery, the Clock Tower, the Common Grounds, Schimmel Hall with its 75th anniversary archives, Prayer Chapel, Balliol Residence Hall, Davidson Residence Hall, and Sportsplex upgrades.
We've recently added graduate programs in education, business, and counseling. Plans are now developing for our School of Theology. We've already had 500 students through our master's programs since 2005.
Corban is making an impact in the community. With our annual Hymn Fest, our Corban Consulting Partners program, where business students learn hands-on and also benefit the business community, and our student-led community outreach mission trips, which are truly global. Corban is changing young lives.
Before I came to Corban, my life was a mess. I come from a very broken family, and my biological mother was a drug and alcohol addicted Christian gone Buddhist Muslim who believed that physical and verbal abuse is how you're supposed to raise your children. My biological father, my best friend in the whole world, passed away shortly before my junior year of high school. And my younger sister was adopted by a family in Tennessee while I struggled to find a home at 16 years old. After leaving my dad's faith my whole life, I wanted one of my own, and I didn't know how to do that. I decided to come to Corban when I tried out for the softball team, and as soon as I got here, everyone's constant talk of God and what He was doing in their lives and the happiness was so welcoming, and I really felt like I was valued and wanted for the first time in years. I came here in my freshman year, and immediately God started molding me into the woman I am today, and it was the last thing that I expected.
God is still working at Corban as we continue to educate Christians who will make a difference in the world for Jesus Christ, just like you have.